Hey, what's up? Welcome to my very first video on this channel. In case you didn't know, I am a Brazilian who makes videos for the internet, and I decided to create an English channel, just because it's cool. Since I didn't have time to work on my channels, this one kind of died for a while. Until one random day, I was lost in my thoughts and started remembering when I first discovered Friday Night Funkin', a rhythm game originally made for a game jam called London Dare. On April 18th, the game was released, and I was just a little kid back then, and honestly, I didn't care much about it first. While literally everyone was talking about it, I kept thinking, this game probably isn't all that. Yeah, classic judging a book by its cover. My first real contact with FNF was through this video right here, a Brazilian video making bad jokes about the game. And trust me, they were so bad it physically hurt. But even after that, FNF was still just another game for me. At the time, I had this childhood crush, and she was the one who really introduced me to the game. I remember exactly how it went down. She messaged me on WhatsApp asking if I knew Friday Night Funkin'. I said I had already heard of it, then she invited me to play a Roblox game called Even More FNF. And man, I missed that game so much. It was a simple game that mashed up a bunch of mods into one. We played it together, and I remember that somehow I did really well on the first song. With every track we played, I got more and more into it. And I'm the kind of person when I started liking something, I wanna know everything about it. And FNF was no exception. I started checking out the base game, the weeks, the songs, and it was love at first sight. Sadly, I couldn't download the game at home because my PC was garbage. But luckily, I had an uncle who let me use his computer back then. I went nuts every time I visited. I'd play FNF all the time, on Roblox, online, whatever I could. I got really attached to the game. My favorite mod back then was Starlight Mayhem. I'll never forget that one. It was so good, it even got a V2. There was supposed to be a V3, but something went wrong with the creator. I don't remember what exactly, but I had a lot of love for both the mod and the dev. After that, I kept discovering more mods and got even more interested in the game. Until one day, I thought, why don't I make my own mod? And man, that was one of the best questions I ever asked myself. The first engine I ever touched was FNF Modding Plus. And yeah, it sucked. I couldn't understand a thing. But later on, I discovered Nykzin, the best FNF engine I ever used. Still, it took me forever to use it, mainly because I didn't want to take up space on my uncle's PC with some silly rhythm game. Plus, I'd have to wait days until I could visit him again just to work on a mod. And at home, site wouldn't even open, it just crashed, so I dropped the idea. But I didn't give up. Even if I couldn't make a mod right away, I still wanted to make my own FNF characters. My childhood crush introduced me to Flippyfnf, a mobile animation app, and that was my first step that changed everything. My first ever FNF sprite was this one. This was the birth of my OC. Yeah, for those who don't know, that's how Nykzin started. He wasn't green, he was red. Why? Because my gamer chair is red. Yup, I literally changed my favorite color because of that. And does this sprite look familiar to you? If it does, let me put someone else's sprite next to it. Say it now, it's Neonight. Yeah, I just traced over his sprite on Flippyfnf and made mine. Beautiful, right? Sorry, Neonight. But bro, I'm amazed he still makes videos to this day. Even if it's just FNF mixed with Funkin and Italian brain rot, it's kinda disappointing, not gonna lie. Anyway, after that drawing, I made a bunch more and eventually decided to learn animation. After all, what's FNF without animations, right? And all I gotta say is, it turned out terrible. But hey, I was just starting. I didn't even know what I was doing with my life. Like, bro, look at this. I feel physical pain just looking at it. Worse yet, some of those characters I made were based on gacha. No! Yeah, my old girlfriend helped me with some of them. I made a ton of drawings and still have a lot of them saved. But I'd rather not show them, cause most of them are my own characters and I'm not ready to expose them like that. So yeah, most of my drawings were traced from others, and not gonna lie, I still kinda do that. Look here, it's Nykzin in Starlight Mayhem style. Woo! So now it's 2022, and it was time to finally make a mod for real. I got a better PC and improved my art style. Well, improved is a strong word. I just made my style sharper, and that was enough for me. But I ended up putting art and animation aside, cause I wanted to learn how to make music. So I downloaded FL Studio Mobile. And bro, I knew nothing about music theory. I just slapped a bunch of random notes together. I didn't even know why I was doing it. My first song, it sucked. Of course it did. I don't have it anymore, but I do have a better version of it. I can show you guys. Dude, I even made a song about Silvio Santos. For context, he was a TV host here in Brazil. But what I really enjoyed doing wasn't making songs, it was making covers. I spent a lot of time doing just that, and I loved it. As time went by, I got better at drawing, better at making music, and I finally had a mod ready. But there was a problem. It was never released. The reason? That mod was made with my characters, my OCs, but those OCs weren't meant for a rhythm game mod. They were created for a real game, one that will come out someday. And most of the instrumentals were made using a music app called Music Maker Jam. I didn't think it was fair to release a mod with music that wasn't fully mine. So yeah, that mod was unfortunately scrapped. But I didn't quit. I kept drawing, I kept making music. I never once thought of quitting FNF, because by that point, it had become a part of me. So on August 20, 2024, I released my first real mod, Revolt Rhythm. It was a personal challenge to make an FNF mod just in 1 month, with no help from anyone. And dude, the result, incredible. A month later, I posted a video on my main channel explaining how I made a full mod in a month. And I had no idea that video would blow up with over 45,000 views. Before that, I think I had like 500 or 600 subs, but after that video, I passed 3,000. So let's get to the point. The reason I'm making this video is to say thank you to the creators of FNF. Huge thanks to Funkin team. I'll always be grateful you made this game real. Thanks to Phantom Arcade, one of my biggest inspirations. Thanks to Ninja Muffin for making FNF so amazing and being a huge inspiration to me too. Thanks Even Skater just for existing, man. And of course, Kawaii Sprite. Thanks for giving FNF its iconic sound. If I'm the person I am today, it's because of FNF. And if it weren't for FNF, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. It's thanks to FNF that my drawings improve more and more each day. It's thanks to FNF that instead of garbage, my songs are at least acceptable. FNF is basically helping shape my story. Obviously, I'm not who I am today just because of FNF. There were many other people who were also super important in my life, like my family and friends. So that's why I'm here today. It's to say thank you. But Nykzin, why are you even thanking them? Your art sucks, and your songs are shit. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to get better, and I feel like I am. And I don't think I'm the only one who feels like that. A lot of people grew because of FNF. You guys created a beautiful community, and I know there are tons of others who are grateful too. And of course, I have to thank the community itself. There are so many mods that inspire me, and still do. Starlight Mayhem was one, but 2 others hit me on a different level. Friday Night at the Club and Friday Night Foundation. These are my favorite mods for sure. I found at the club around Christmas when V3 dropped. I can't remember their year, but anyway, I saw the community game video and instantly fell in love. Now, Redzak is one of my favorite characters, and the mod creator, Miyno, became a huge inspiration for me. Thanks Miyno. And Friday Night Foundation, at first I didn't care much for it, until I discovered SCP Containment Breach and got really into the whole SCP universe, so I went back and looked into the FNF SCP mod I have seen before, and found out the devs are working on a new version. And man, what a mod. They already dropped 2 trailers and both left me speechless. This mod isn't even out yet, and it's already mod of the year for me. I wanna thank all the creators involved, Fools for Hire, thank you guys, but especially 2 people who are huge inspirations to me. MPRanger, his songs are just so good, straight bangers, thanks Matt. And Violet Omori, I have a special admiration for her. Her art style is insanely good. Out of every style I've seen, hers is for sure my favorite. Violet, I don't know if you ever see this, but I admire you so much. I hope one day I can develop a style just like yours. So thank you for that. Anyway, I think that's all I had to say. Thank you so much if you watched all the way through. I don't think this channel is getting another video anytime soon, so that's it. Once again, thank you community. I'm so proud being a part of it, and of course, thank you Funkin team.